Ozymandias is a sonnet, a poem of 14 lines. The first 8 form an octave and the next 6 form a sestet. Written by the English Romantic poet Percy Bysshe Shelley. Shelley wrote Ozymandias in 1817 as a part of a poetry contest with a friend Horace Smith. It was first published in the 11th January 1880 issue of the Examiner of London under the pen name Gladystes. The title Ozymandias refers to an alternate name of the ancient Egyptian pharaoh Ramses II. In the poem, Shelley describes a crumbling statue of Ozymandias as a way to portray the transience of political power and to praise art's ability to preserve the past. So let's have the explanation of the first octave. The octave is as follows. I met a traveller from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculpture well those passion read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, and the heart that fade." In this octave, the poet says that he met a traveller who came from a remote or an ancient land. He told the poet that he saw the remains of a statue in the desert. Two huge legs made of stone stood, and the remaining part of the statue, the upper body part, that means the torso, was missing. Another part of the statue, the face, lay on the sand, half sunken nearby. It was damaged and broken into pieces. The face of the statue had expressions of displeasure and taunting smile. The wrinkles and lines of the face were also there. The poet says that the sculptor who had made the statue had read the expressions on the Egyptian king Ramses' face very well, as he was able to copy them into his statue so accurately. These expressions continued to exist even after the king's death through this lifeless statue. The sculptor's hands copied the king's ruthless expressions and mocked them, while the king's stone heart brought out these expressions on his face. Now let's have the explanation of the remaining sestet. That means the remaining 6 lines of the poem. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, aye, mighty and despair. Nothing beside remains round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and lave sands stretch far away. It means at the base of the statue or the pedestal of the statue, these words, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, aye, mighty and despair, were engraved. The king introduced himself as Ozymandias, the most powerful king. He ordered all the powerful kings of the world to look at his huge statue and feel belittled in front of the mightiest king Ozymandias. The poet says that now nothing else other than these engraved remains. The statue broke down with the passage of time, and its broken pieces could be seen lying around. The vast desert stretched all around, and it seems to be endless. The statue of the great king Ozymandias was nowhere to be seen. So we understand very simple thing from this one. The time is really the most powerful thing in the world. No one is as powerful as time, and in the flow of time, everything goes away. This poem teaches us that the time is the mightiest thing in the world. The power, name, fame, and all the things that we have today at present time are transient. We may not be remembered tomorrow because of these materialistic things. We may be remembered only because of humbleness and kindness, or some qualities that we have today in our personality. So we must possess good qualities and we must be kind and humble. Thank you very much.